There is one belief about investing that sounds reasonable, feels responsible, and yet quietly keeps people poor for their entire lives. Most people never question it. They repeat it. They build their decisions around it. And it goes like this: I'll start investing when I have more money. That single sentence has destroyed more wealth than bad markets, crashes, or recessions ever did. On the surface, the myth feels logical. You think, I don't earn enough yet. I should wait until I'm more stable. I'll invest seriously once I'm making real money. It feels patient, it feels cautious, it feels mature. But it's wrong. And the reason it's wrong is simple. Investing doesn't reward money, it rewards time. Most people believe investing requires a high income, large capital, and perfect timing. None of that is true. What investing actually requires is early participation, not perfection, not big numbers, just starting. The problem is that waiting doesn't feel expensive. When people delay investing, there's no immediate pain and no obvious penalty. Nothing breaks overnight, nothing screams mistake. But what they're really losing is something invisible, compounding time, and once time is gone, it cannot be replaced. Compounding is the part most people misunderstand. They imagine it like a straight line. Save a little, grow a little, repeat. That's not how it works. Compounding is slow at the beginning, almost boring, which is exactly why people delay. They look at a small amount and think, what's the point of investing such a small amount? But small amounts invested early beat large amounts invested late, every single time. Here's something that surprises people. Most wealthy investors didn't start with large sums. They started with consistency. They invested before it felt worth it, before it felt impressive, before it felt meaningful, and that early start became their biggest advantage. Later feels safe because it's undefined. Later could mean after the raise, after the promotion, after things calm down, but later rarely arrives. Income rises and lifestyle rises with it. Expenses expand, commitments grow, and the moment never feels right. This is where people get trapped. They focus entirely on earning more, and yes, income matters. But income without investing just creates a higher cost life. More money flows in, more money flows out, and nothing compounds. People also think they'll feel confident once they have more money. In reality, confidence comes from experience. You don't become confident by waiting. You become confident by participating. Early investing teaches you how markets move, how emotions work, and what patience actually feels like. Waiting teaches you nothing. There's a deeper reason this myth survives. Investing small feels embarrassing. People don't want to feel insignificant. They want to feel serious. But investing isn't about ego, it's about systems. And systems don't care about pride. What actually keeps people poor isn't low income. Plenty of people with modest incomes build wealth. What keeps people poor is delayed ownership, years spent outside the system, years when money could have been growing. That gap compounds against them. And here's the math most people avoid. Starting early matters more than starting big. A small early habit beats a large late decision because investing multiplies time, not effort. People often blame fear of loss. But fear isn't the real problem. The real problem is hesitation disguised as responsibility. I'm just being careful. I'm not ready yet. That story feels safe, but it's expensive. The truth about not enough money is that there is no magic number where investing suddenly makes sense. If investing doesn't make sense at $100, it won't magically make sense at $10,000 because the habit was never built. And the moment you invest, something shifts. You stop being a spectator. You become an owner. Markets stop feeling abstract. They become understandable. That shift is more powerful than any strategy. That's why simplicity wins. You don't need perfect picks, complex strategies, or constant monitoring. You need time, consistency, and emotional discipline. Most people wait for complexity when they should be building simplicity. And don't be fooled by the dangerous comfort of cash. Cash feels safe because it doesn't move. But safety without growth is stagnation, and stagnation in a growing world is decline. So the only real question that matters isn't, do I have enough money to invest? It's, do I want time working for me or against me? Because every year you wait answers that question for you. Here's the final thought. The biggest myth about investing isn't about risk, it's about readiness. People wait to feel ready, but readiness is built by starting, not by waiting. You don't escape poverty by timing the perfect moment. You escape it by entering the system early and staying there long enough for time to do the heavy lifting. That's the truth most people never hear, and once you see it, you can't unsee it.